Dear learners, here we are going to solve a 20-mark paper for trigonometry. Let us see the first question. The diagram shows the positions of three cities, Geneva, Budapest, and Hamburg. The bearing of Budapest from Hamburg is 133. Find the bearing of Hamburg from Budapest. So here the bearing of Budapest from Hamburg is given 133. I will mark this on the drawing. Here this particular angle is given 133 degree. You have to find bearing of Hamburg from Budapest. So that means from this north direction you are supposed to find this particular angle. Okay, so to get this angle, first you can find out this angle, which is 180, which is 180 degree minus 133 degree. 180 minus 133 will be your 47 degree, and then the bearing you will find by subtracting this 47 from 360 degree. So 360 minus 47 degree. So 360 minus 47 is 313. 313 degree. So your final answer is 313 degree. Okay, as we are doing bearings, the bearings should be always in 3 digits. The second question. Now here few students they directly write the answer which is not correct. This question is for 2 marks. So better if we are able to give them 2 steps for this particular calculation. Now the second question is, in this question all the measurements are in meter. The diagram shows the right angle triangle. Given that x is 3.82 up to 3 significant figure, calculate the smallest angle of the triangle. Smallest angle of the triangle. Now there is a concept that the angle which is opposite to the smallest side is smallest, right? So I need to figure out which is the smallest side here. I have given x and 2x minus 3. Now as this is a right angle triangle, also yeah, they have mentioned that x is 3.82. So better this x I will write 3.82 and 2x minus 3. So 2x minus 3 is 2 time it is 3.82, 2 times 3.82 minus 3. So answer is 4.64. 4.64. Now out of this 3.82 and 4.64, as 3.82 is the smallest, the angle opposite to this is going to be the smaller angle. So calculate the smallest angle. Now here, as I know all the three sides, I can use trigonometric ratios, sine, cos or tan. So if I apply sine, I will say that my angle is equal to sine inverse of 3.82 divided by 6. Okay, your opposite divided by hypotenuse is your sine. So let me name it as ABC, and therefore it is angle C, which is sine inverse 3.82 divided by 6. So I will take sine inverse 3.82 divided by 6. Answer is 39.54. So 39.5. Okay. Angles always write up to one decimal place if nothing is mentioned in your problem. Now the third question, the area of triangle is 50 centimeter square. Calculate the value of sin x. Now here, area of triangle, we all know area of triangle is half times product of two sides and sine of angle between them. So this is your formula for area of triangle. So therefore from here you can find out the value of x as 50 times, so it will be sine inverse because I need to find x. Sine inverse of it is 50 times 2 divided by 13 times 18. So this is your x. But they are not asking me to get x, right? Generally it is asked to find x, but here what they are asking me is to find sin x. So sin x, I will say that sin x is 50 times 2 divided by 13 times 18, which is 50 times 2 divided by 13 times 18, which is 50 divided by 117. So 50 divided by 117. So here sin x is 50 divided by 117. Okay, always you have to write your answer in the place where it is asked, like sin x. Okay, here if you keep your answer here and you are not writing anything here in front of sin x, okay, uh, it may possible that you may lose 1 mark. Okay, now question number 4, use the sine rule to find the angle ABC. Angle ABC, this angle I need to find using sine rule. So for sine rule, at least one side and its opposite angle to be known. Okay, so if I write this angle as x, so here I can say that by sine rule, sine x, I will say that sine x divided by 5.9, sine x divided by 5.9 is equal to sine 84.6 divided by 17.8, and therefore your sin x will be, you can calculate, sin x will be sine of 84.6 divided by 17.8 sine of 84.6 divided by 17.8 multiplied by 5.9. So your sin x is something 0.329. Okay, so therefore x is equals to, therefore your angle x is equals to sine inverse. Okay, here I am writing 0.329, but whatever answer I am getting in my calculator, I will use that whole thing for calculation so that my answer will be more accurate. So here the answer we get is 19 point, up to one decimal place if I see, it is 19.3 degree. So your answer ABC is 19.3 degree. Okay. Now fifth question, the pentagonal ABCDE angle ACB, your angle ACB is equals to angle AED. So ACB B ACB, this is 90 degree, is equals to AED. Okay, 90 degree, it is given in the problem. Triangle ACD is equilateral with side length 12 centimeter. So this side is 12, this side will also be 12, this side will also be 12. Okay, and then two more sides are given. BC is given 6, DE is given 6. We have to calculate angle BAE. So BAE. Now here, as this is the equilateral triangle, this angle is going to be 60 degree. Okay, this angle is not known, this angle is not known. So if I consider this as X and say this is Y, so what I can say is that my, okay, in this triangle AED, opposite and hypotenuse is given. So I will say that X is equals to sine inverse 6 upon 12, and Y is equals to, in this case, opposite and adjacent is given. So it is 6 divided by Y is equals to opposite and adjacent. So here tan formula will apply. So I will say that Y is equals to tan inverse. It is tan inverse 6 divided by 12. Okay. So therefore my angle BAE, your angle BAE will be equal to, X is sine inverse, so it is sine inverse 6 by 12 plus 60 degree plus tan inverse 6 by 12. Okay, so let us use sine inverse 6 divided by 12. 6 divided by 12 is half, plus your 60 degree plus your tan inverse 6 divided by 12. The answer is 116. Your answer is 116.56. So I will consider 6. 116.6 degree. Okay, by rounding this answer. Now question number 6. Question number 6 is AF. AF is given 10 centimeter. AB is given 24 centimeter. BC is given 8 centimeter. Okay. Now angle FAB is equal to angle ADC. Angle ADC you can see in the diagram, and BCD, they are all each 90 degree. Okay. So that means this bottom ABCD is a rectangle. Work out the size of angle that line this BE and the plane ABCD. Give your answer correct to one decimal place. So I have to work out the angle which this BE is making with the plane ABCD. So whenever I have to find an angle with the plane, okay, always understand that here in the plane I will draw this DB. Okay, this is a three-dimensional figure. Okay, you can understand this in your classroom. Okay, this is a three-dimensional figure. So you have to find the angle between this BD and this BE. So let me redraw this triangle. Okay, let us consider this is point D, this is point B. Here I have point E, and now this is the angle which I need to find out. Now this DE side, if you see, it is going to be 10 centimeter. Okay, and this BD side, you can find out using Pythagoras theorem. So BD will be equal to square root of your 24 square plus 10 plus 8 square, right? This is your BD square. So this is equal to, now square root of 24 square, square root of 24 square plus 8 square. The answer is 8 root 10. Okay, right now I can keep this as it is because my purpose is to find angle. Okay, angle, and the angle should be in one decimal place. Okay, here now this time they mention, so my angle correct to one decimal place at opposite and adjacent I know. So say this angle is x, so I will say that x is equals to tan inverse opposite upon adjacent tan inverse 10 divided by 8 times root 10. Okay, so tan inverse 10 divided by my answer which I find out, 10 divided by answer. So the angle is 3.3 degree. 3.3. 3.3. Let me cross check again. Shift tan inverse 10 divided by, in bracket it is 8 times root 10. Okay, answer is 21.6. Answer is 21.6. Okay, so this answer is 21.6 degree. Right? Okay, here it is possible that you find this BE length and then you can use a sine, cos or tan, any of the ratio. So here the place is given. I will write the angle as 21.6 degree. Now x degree is an obtuse angle. Now here this obtuse, okay, you have to pay attention that you have to find obtuse angle, and sin x degree is given 0.43. Okay, sin x is given 0.43. So here I have x is equals to sine inverse of 0.43. So when you take sine inverse, if you take sine inverse of 0.43, you will get 25. So you will get x is equals to 25.4, or I will say take 5, or okay, so here uh, between 0 to 360 degree only, you have two angles for each of the uh, trigonometric value. Okay, so for sine it is your angle and 180 minus angle, so 180 minus 25.5 degree. So better my answer, as obtuse angle is asked, so my answer is 180 minus 25.5, which is 154.5. This is 154.5, and my answer for x will be 154.5 degree. Okay, now eighth question. On the diagram, sketch the graph of y is equals to cos x between 0 to 360 degree. Now, to draw the graph, okay, I know the value of cos of 0 degree is 1. So I will start from this 1. Then cos of 90 is 0. So here it is 0. Cos of 180 is minus 1. So I have 1 point over here. Cos of 270 is again 0. And cos of 360 is again 1. Okay, so I have discussed these things in the class, that using unit circle how you can get it, or using your calculator also you can get the values of cos x for different values of x, that you need to plot on the graph, and then these points you have to join with a smooth curve. So your smooth curve will be something like this. Okay, so this is your graph for cos x between 0 to 360 degree. Now here the last question, equation is given for cos x plus 2 is 3, So from here you can work out what is the value of 4 cos x. So value of 4 cos x will be 3 minus 2, and therefore value of cos x is 1 by 4, and therefore x is equals to cos inverse 1 by 4. Now, for cos inverse, for cos, I know that cos of angle and cos of 360 minus angle are going to be same. So my one answer, I will get it from the calculator. Cos inverse of 0.25, 1 divided by 4 is 0.25, which is 75.5. So one answer is 75.5 degree, and the other answer will be 360 minus 75.5 degree. Okay, so my one answer is 75.5, and the other answer is 360 minus 75.5. Okay, so the second answer is 284.5. 284.5 degree. Okay, so this is the value of x. If you have any doubt or difficulty, you can let me know. Okay, we will elaborate it further. Thank you.